Hello from Krakow in Poland. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick.
Welcome back. This is the first of 3 videos exploring Central Europe by train. In part 1, I visit Krakow, a city with 2 faces. In part 2, I'll take a first-class train to Berlin aboard PKP, the Polish train operator.
Hello from
And
the
finally,
Berlin
in part
Wall
3,
in Berlin,
I'll try
Germany.
the sleeper train to Budapest on the Hungarian operator MÁV. Now, let's get started back in Belfast.
Good morning. Well, I'm back on the road again. This time I'm at Belfast International Airport. I'm heading somewhere I've never been before, which is always a good way to start a trip. And it's both wet and cold. That's a bit of a shock for Belfast. With so much negativity going on in the world just at the moment, I can't but help think about ways in which we are kind of split apart, or that there's always kind of a binary on the go. And on this trip, I'm going to think about the idea of those binaries, the things that create us and them narratives. I think you can't turn on the news at the moment, but be a witness to that kind of us and them narrative going on everywhere. So because I've been living in Belfast, I'm probably quite conscious of that kind of division, or at least the history of that division and the way that it's expressed through geography in kind of a way. I've been through the Peace Wall in Belfast. And on this trip, I'm going to be in 3 cities that have that same kind of sense of separation. That's not to say this is a negative trip or I'm looking for that, but to reflect that the history of binarism, of splitting things into this or that, one or the other, has a long history. And some of what we're witnessing isn't new. Well, there was no queue, and they had me come down these stairs. It's Ryanair, strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're very welcome on board this Ryanair flight by number FR9556. We are going to Krakow.
Ryanair has a new, at least new to me, order to seat facility on their app, so you can order your tea, but it didn't work repeatedly for me. Then it did work, but it didn't work because the crew didn't get it. So, all round a failure.
Hello from Krakow. So I've landed in Krakow about 2.5 hours after taking off from Belfast. I'd kind of forgotten that Krakow is kind of a hen do and stag do kind of place. And there was, I think, one of each on my plane. Definitely a stag do. I think they drank the bar dry. The interesting thing is that Ryanair were only too happy to serve them everything that they wanted. And that's all good. But when they started to get rowdy, they're like, people are starting to complain. Someone somewhere wasn't putting the 2 of those things together very much. Anyway, so here I am in Krakow. This is the first of 3 places that I'm visiting on this central European tour. So I'm going to Krakow, to Berlin, and to Budapest. So I'm going to start with heading into central Krakow. I'm here for 2 nights. It is the weekend, so it was very expensive for hotels. More expensive than it usually is, I believe. And I suspect some of that, or at least some of that, is down to the number of stag do's and hen do's that are in town. Or maybe it's a school holiday or something, I don't know. So I'm staying near the train station, which will work for me because I'll be taking the train in first class with PKP from Krakow to Berlin. The first of 2 major train journeys on this particular itinerary. Right, let's head into Krakow. Okay, not 100% certain that I'm on the right train, but there does seem to be a screen up there that says Krakow Główny, that word. I'll put it up here what it's supposed to be, because my pronunciation is so bad. Sorry about that. Like a travel video, that's all. I might just grab something in this little supermarket. That's good. I don't think it's very far from the station, and I managed to pick up a sandwich and a drink. I think I'm about 5 minutes walk from the train station, which is going to be great for the train journey that I'm doing on Sunday morning. Ah, yeah, I see Ibis. There we go. Hopefully they'll let me check in. It's 10 to 3, so I think check-in is probably 3 o'clock. Oh. Oh, they'll let me check in, which is always good. I'm on the 3rd floor, so let's go and have a look. I do like this bag, by the way. It's an Osprey Porter. I've got a link to it in my bio. Oh, hi. Thank you, dziękuję. Okay. It's a standard Ibis. Well, we can see a bit of the train station there, and a car park, which means it's not on a busy road, which is good. I stay at Ibis's whenever I need, kind of a standard, is it meant to do that? A standard 3-star in a city centre, and for some reason, hotels this weekend were extremely expensive. And this was, I mean, this is basic Betty, but it was £90, which is a lot, and that does not include breakfast. But you kind of know what you're getting, so yeah. Look, it's grand. I'm going to enjoy my sandwich and then get out and explore Krakow a little bit. Do you want to come along on these trips or not? I don't know if you do. I thought I'd start my busy day of exploring Krakow with a substantial breakfast. I think they bake their own bread here, so it's really delicious. I'm here in Rynek Główny, that's Krakow's main square. It's one of the largest medieval squares in Europe, a place designed for trade, for display, for people to come together. Today it's all coffee shops and carriages, as you might expect. You could call it the postcard side of Krakow.
Niech żyje Polska!
But just a short walk away is Kazimierz, the old Jewish quarter. For centuries, this was a centre of daily life and worship. Then during the war, that life was divided and destroyed. Today, it's full of cafes and students again, living their everyday life. But you can still feel the weight of history in these streets. Today, Kazimierz is full of cafes and lots of life, but its past is still written in stones. You notice it if you stop for long enough. So even in one city, you cross boundaries. Tourist and local, past and present, memory and revival. The boundaries here aren't just history. They're also how the city has reinvented itself. A place once emptied, now busy with life again. My time in Krakow is short. Before long, I'll be heading to the train station, well, tomorrow morning, to pick up the train with PKP Intercity all the way to Berlin. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Planet Patrick. Do subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next episode, take care. Bye bye.